the truth behind gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Every year on January 6th, the world celebrates the Feast of the Three Kings. We all know the story. 3 wise men traveling across the desert, guided by a star, carrying 3 legendary gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We've seen them in paintings and holiday displays for centuries. But have you ever stopped to ask, why these 3? Why would you give a newborn baby a piece of incense or a jar of bitter resin? As it turns out, these weren't just random treasures. They were a coded Magi prophecy that predicted power, divinity, and a hauntingly dark future. Today, on InterestingPH, we are uncovering the hidden truth behind the gifts of the Magi gold. The gift for a king. Let's start with the most obvious one: gold. Even 2,000 years ago, gold was the ultimate symbol of royalty and the wealth of nations. But here is the interesting part. In the ancient Near East, gold wasn't just money, it was a tribute. When you gave gold to someone, you were publicly declaring them your superior. By bringing gold to a manger in Bethlehem, the Magi were making a dangerous political statement. They were saying, "This child is the true king," a claim that reportedly made the Roman-appointed King Herod tremble with fear. Gold represented the earthly power of the child. But the next 2 gifts, they weren't from this world. Frankincense. The scent of the gods. Next is frankincense. This is a dried resin from the boswellia tree, found in the Arabian Peninsula. If you've ever been to a traditional church service, you know that distinct, sweet, woody smell. In ancient times, frankincense was strictly for the gods. It was burned in temples, because the smoke was believed to carry human prayers up to the heavens. By giving frankincense, the 3 kings were acknowledging that this baby wasn't just a human king, it was divinity. He was a bridge between heaven and earth. Fun fact: at that time, high-quality frankincense was often more valuable than gold itself. It was the ultimate luxury of the ancient world. Myrrh. The darkest prophecy. Finally, we come to the most mysterious gift of all: myrrh. If gold was for a king, and frankincense was for a god, what was myrrh for? Prepare for a reality check. In the ancient world, myrrh was primarily used as an embalming ointment. It was what you rubbed on a dead body to preserve it and mask the smell of decay. Think about how strange that is. Giving myrrh to a newborn baby is like giving someone a funeral casket as a baby shower gift. It was a grim, symbolic prophecy. It represented the suffering servant. It was a sign that this child was born, specifically to die, as a sacrifice for humanity. From the very first moment of his life, the Magi brought a reminder of his death. The philosophical wrap-up. Looking at these 3 gifts, we realize they represent the 3 stages of the human experience: our success, gold; our spirit, frankincense; and our mortality, myrrh. The Roman philosopher Seneca once said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." The gift of myrrh reminds us that life is fragile, while the gold and frankincense remind us to live it with dignity and purpose. Whether you view the story through a religious lens or a historical one, the message is clear. Even in a moment of celebration, there is a deep, underlying truth about the journey of life. So, the next time you see the 3 kings on a Christmas card or in a display, remember they weren't just bringing expensive toys. They were bringing a map of a destiny. Which of these 3 gifts surprised you the most? Did you know about the dark meaning of myrrh? Let me know in the comments below. Hosts, if you found this deep dive interesting, hit that like button and subscribe to InterestingPH for more hidden histories and amazing facts. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.